Alright. We back.
You like that now?
Oh, this is my thing, man. You know what I mean?
It's my evidence.
I've always wanted it. I've always wanted something.
That's how it comes across. It's like finally. Yeah, I've got a little,
See it, I got
slogan,
my thing. You got the Guyver and that. Finally got my thing, you get me?
Yeah, I see you, man.
Okay, well, obviously, worth it or not?
Worth it or not?
Episode 2. Do we do that? We don't do that. Is it episode 2? No, it's episode 2.
It's episode 2.
But we don't do the...
Nah.
Yeah. Whose pick was this? Mine?
Yeah.
Mine, okay. So I went for the classic, The Neverending Story. Directed by Wolfgang Peterson, who did Air Force One. What else did he do? In the Line of Fire.
Okay.
Yeah. I checked him out, did my little research and that. You get me?
I see.
So yeah, he's done a few things back in the 90s and the 80s.
What made you choose Neverending Story, brother?
Do you know what? Yeah, I always remember watching this movie back in the day, and I remember certain parts. Like obviously, I remember the horse dying, which was like a massive thing. I remember that, and I remember the two things that shoot, and I just remember that, and I remember him running past it, but I don't actually remember.
Do you remember it being like a childhood favourite?
Yeah, I remember me loving that and watching it, but I don't actually remember anything else.
Don't remember the story?
Nah, not really. I didn't remember, so I was thinking, let's check that out and let's see what that's really saying again.
And if it aged well.
Yeah, if it aged well, if it was still thinking. So
and if it was good, if we were just being
if we was just being young, it was good for them.
So the dream.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I think it still slaps. I ain't gonna lie. I was watching it.
Oh wait, do we need to get to the synopsis? We don't.
Yeah, fuck it, we'll do the synopsis. Okay. A troubled boy dives into a wondrous fantasy world through the pages of a mysterious book. Yeah, and you know what? This was funny because it was as if I was watching a new movie because I couldn't remember. I didn't remember. Like bits were happening. I was like, oh yeah, and I was like, oh yeah. But if I would have sat there and tried to remember, I wouldn't have remembered. But I was watching. I was still engrossed, man. Like I was a little kid. It was still magical. It was still like fantasical.
Did you still believe what you were seeing?
Obviously, I didn't believe what I was seeing.
Man was
like, rah, there's a rock. the rock rocks. I really enjoyed it, man.
You're still impressed.
I was still like, obviously, the graphics and them things there and the depth.
My man's on, what's his name?
Artax. The dragon.
Yeah, the lucky dragon.
The lucky, that was.
I always thought that was a dog.
I thought it was a dog. I didn't know it was a dragon. I said it was a lucky dragon.
Yeah, I was like, okay.
But the graphics were there, and the wolf, the what was it? The bad wolf.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you know what? I'm gonna agree with you. Like, you know what it is? The storyline is still kind of.
It's still cool.
It's kind of like they could. You know what? That's one of those films, along with Goonies, but that's another conversation.
Mm-hmm.
That I'm like, I wouldn't mind seeing a remake because what you can do with it now.
Yeah.
Because of the CGI, what you can don't do a flipping Jumanji and change the story. Even though that was cool. Like keep Neverending Story.
Yeah,
and just jazz it all the way up.
Yeah.
You hear me?
I think you're right, man. They could.
Because that storyline still bangs, bro. It still bangs.
When man turns up and he's like, what's his name? What's the boy's name again? Atreyu. And he was like, we wanted the warrior Atreyu.
No one named Atreyu. I'm surprised no one named it.
Big name still.
I'm surprised no one named Atreyu.
Atreyu Nero. Let me just press. No. But yeah, no, it was like we wanted the warrior Atreyu. I am the warrior Atreyu.
Yeah.
Tell them. You say it with your chest, Atreyu. You say it with your chest.
No, the film still licks.
It slaps, man. And you know what? When Artax dies, the horse still hurts.
Yeah, that is so early in the film, though.
Bro, like, that's what I noticed as well.
Early in the film.
I was like,
I remember that. I was like, right, ready?
What we here already?
Wow. Emotions already,
yeah, it was proper early.
See, I remember, because I watched this film not so long ago. When I say that, it was still a few years ago.
Yeah, but it was still as an adult.
Yeah. So, and when I watched it back then, I still kind of remembered bits and parts of it. So when I I thought, yeah, let me watch it again, refresh it one more time, and it was still a shock. Early.
Yeah.
Some of the acting, obviously.
You gotta take it with a piece of salt.
Yeah.
The main guy, his name's Barret Oliver.
Have they done anything since?
So I checked it out. He was in Cocoon. Do you remember Cocoon?
Yeah.
He was in Cocoon, and there was another film he did as well. I can't remember the name of it, but he did another one as well, which is quite popular. Daryl.
No, at all.
So he did Daryl as well. That was like the little space thing.
Okay, I'm surprised though he never...
But not like recently. I did check him out, but it seems like... But to be fair, if you're acting in Cocoon and A Never-Ending Story as a child, you're kind of...
Bro, that's why it's surprising you never really...
But you're kind of set for life, kind of thing.
You reckon?
You must get royalties.
Come on, man. You know they got bumped back in them. Yeah, bar the acting, which was a bit... You know what it's like as well? You know what, again, you know what I'm surprised they never done with this film? I'm surprised they haven't made it a play.
Oh, shit.
Like, you could see this in the theatre, in West End. Like, I'm surprised. I don't know if they have.
Yeah, I was about to say they might have.
Yeah, because I'm not into theatre like that. But this would make a dope... Because when I was watching it, it's like watching a play. Like, they're acting as if you're... in a hall and man, it's just getting filmed, so it's got that kind of Wizard of Oz old school feel kind of it. But other than that, it still bangs. The story is still good. I don't really like the ending.
I didn't even understand the ending. I won't lie. Like man, she's like, he's reading the story now. He just needs to give me a name.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't like that.
What name did he even shout?
I think he shouts his mum's name.
Oh, his mum's name.
Yeah,
that makes sense. I did think it was his mum's name, but I couldn't hear it, and there was no subtitles on my one, so I was just like, I kept rewinding. I'm like, what the hell is he saying? I was like, I guess it must. I thought it was the mum's name, but I didn't know what the mum's name was.
But yeah, I don't like that. It just kind of like, really, all this for that.
Just give me a name.
It's very short and quick film though. Like everything kind of happened. Yeah, but everything happens after. Yeah, like when you watch it, you remember the scene straight away and it's like, oh shit, I remember this. And then when he goes to meet the turtle, I can't remember the name.
Yeah.
And it's like, shit, I remember this. Like every scene happens like literally after each other.
The trailer goes through a lot still in that.
Yeah, within like an hour and a half.
Fucking hell, bro. He really is a warrior. Really, they really did.
How old was he in that, man?
I don't know, you know.
So yeah, because he was young. Noah Hathaway.
Yeah.
Flipping. Yeah, he's a child star. He looked like, you know what he looks like? Looks like one of them young sweet boys in that jacket. You know, man's got the jacket from the Warriors and that. And man's got, like, where is he from? Like, man, he's got that how do I say it? PC. You hear me?
What was I gonna say? You say Native American.
Native American.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I was gonna be like,
that's ignorant.
Yeah, he's got that Native American swag.
Yeah, he's got the Native American.
He's got that Nas.
But he was in Battlestar Galactica.
Oh, of course.
Was that like a
that was
an imitation of Star Wars? Was that what it's supposed to be, or was it its own thing?
Star Trek, Star Wars, like it was like that kind of thing, but didn't really hit that kind of...
Yeah, it was big.
It was good though, it was big at the time, but...
like, we must have watched, like, rerun number 5.
Yeah,
because that's an old school thing.
There's loads of Battlestar Galacticas and this, that, but... I'd probably sit down and watch it with my kids as well. I'd say, look, this is what Daddy used to watch.
Yeah, I'm surprised Netflix hasn't flown that up.
Strange, because it is a kind of film that I mean, there's a 2 and a 3 as well.
I know, I don't... Nah. I saw that and I was like,
No.
I'm not even gonna try this. I know.
That's not gonna make.
I know in my heart that I know this ain't.
That's not gonna make it.
I know.
That's the kind of thing, that when you think like, oh shit, do you remember Neverending Story? Like, and you go back and you're like, right, did you know there was a 2 and a 3?
Exactly. And if you don't know now,
we'll keep it on. But yo, man. Neverending Story, worth it. Still worth a watch for me. I enjoyed it. I liked it. Definitely brought back some childhood nostalgia memories.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's definitely worth it. Here we go. If you ain't seen it for ages, like if you ain't seen it since a child, this is a good little watch, and you'll be like, okay, it looks dated, but it's not super dated.
Yeah.
The storyline kind of carries it a bit because I can imagine it being done now. So yeah, it's definitely worth it, man.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
There you go. Let us know if you agree with us, as per usual.
You know what? Go and check that out.
Yeah,
go and check that out. Go and dig up in the crates. And go and find Neverending Story and watch that.
Yeah, let us know. Exactly, let us know. Remember, like, comment, subscribe. We've moved channel now, but we're in the process of moving channel, so we're moving.
Start following us over.
So we're gonna start uploading all the new stuff on the new channel.
That's Watch It or Not TV.
Yeah, Watch It or Not TV.
Yeah. That's the YouTube. Subscribe, as my man said. Press the notification, the little ting, the little ting. You hear me? However your one sounds, just make sure you remember that this is coming weekly, consistent.
Exactly, consistent. We've been we have to be after Rocky.
Yeah. It's here now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Cemented. But yeah, 100%. Give it a watch. Let us know. Hit us up in the emails. Hit us up in the Insta. That's the one.
And don't forget, any suggestions, we're welcome to.
But yeah, worth it from us. Me and Zush. Like I said, like, subscribe, follow, tell a friend to tell a friend, because watching this show by yourself is
so boring.
Dead.